Welcome back to the channel, guys. So this weekend, I took a trip to NYC to hang out with the riders there. Now, in the past, I would do this about 2 times, every several months, just to keep my learning dynamic in the field a little bit updated. But now, because of some constraints, I can't visit as much. But what's the point of visiting, you ask? I mean, New York is like 300 miles away, 4 hours away. Why would you do that? Well, because the energetic vibe there is just on a different level. Even if you decided to just hang out in the background doing your own thing, you will get the vibes. You will absolutely get the EUC vibes. If you're new to EUCs, this will be a priceless experience, I promise you. It's like someone who really likes Western football, but can't really hold a conversation because of all the complexities, the terms, the rules, the scoring, etc. of the game, but you know just enough to at least hang around and participate in some rebuttals and maybe even do some name dropping. Anyway, the added benefit is that you meet a whole variety of riders and with very different ideas on what riding is all about to them.
Who's that now? Oh, 16X. So someone, I think Daryl or someone said their 16X wouldn't be able to hold up in a group ride. Guys, what do you see here? This is a 16X. This is a 16X. So, you know. How you doing, man? Hey, you do the group rides too, right?
No, it's actually my second month just riding this shit.
Oh, really? It looks brand new.
I try, man.
Sly Fox?
Yeah.
Nice.
You were the guy that was riding the S20?
Yeah, the KS20, yeah.
Yeah, I had hopes for that shit.
You said I had hope for that. Yeah, it's twitching and everything, and then it just like turned into a phoenix. Ball of UStride. I like that. UStride. That's you.
Oh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot. I got into it. I was watching Sean a lot.
Sean, yeah.
I had an electric scooter, but then it was like only goes so fast.
What's up, guys? So first I met a Sherman guy. Now I met a Kingsong guy.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah.
And what kind of Kingsong is this?
Kingsong 18XL.
XL. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. XL is good.
With the motor replaced.
You replaced the motor?
Yeah, they have a newer version of the motor that's like a little more powerful and quieter.
Okay. Oh
So
yeah, I remember the whine.
It took me a whole weekend to replace it.
He's impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. You want to see how it works? Yeah, show her, man.
Ride it? Okay.
She's gonna buy one right after this. Don't hurt yourself. But yeah, man, Kingsong. Wow, older wheels, guys. They don't go anywhere. They're still valid. They're still very good, man. Older wheels. Yay.
Take, for example, this gentleman with the Sherman. Now, the seat is so tall, it makes you wonder how in the world does he handle maneuvering until you ask him. And you find out that to him, it's really not even about that.
Yours is heavily suited up.
Yeah,
That's a tall seat, man.
it is.
Wow. Very comfortable?
Oh my goodness, it's very little difference between standing and sitting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like, you want it?
Yeah, let me see. Holy smokes. Can you even ride on it? By standing up?
That's what I said.
Oh my god. Wow.
I feel very top heavy, but
Well, for me, I guess, but not for you, apparently. That's the seat from London, right?
yeah, Zoom seat.
Yeah. And you have like a switch for what?
Oh, I have lights connected. I used to have the light connected to a battery, and then the entire thing lights up.
And then you have like your water.
Yeah, on the battery.
Or some guys with no pads. When you ask why, their answer is, who needs to jump? And I have enough acceleration as it is. I personally can relate to riding with no pads because about 1 year ago, I was on that side of the fence. Now today, because of meetups like this, I was able to myself try wheels with a various amount of pads on them, and obviously I have my own reasons, but the point is I now use pads. Also, for me, I prefer custom pads.
The AR seems to be popular. Is this your wheel?
No, that's VT's wheel.
Okay.
This is mine right here.
Yeah, because the Grizzla pads are awesome.
Pads,
They look
yeah,
good.
they're
Like,
fantastic.
you know what I like about them?
What?
They're very soft, and you can position them wherever you want, like the front and the back. That's pretty wild. Grizzla pads. I have to check into those.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Oh yeah, you're right. And the reflectors from the back. I thought there was one in the front. I guess they're different ones. I don't know where Turboski went.
So in short, it's a way to help fast track your introduction into the world of EUCs. But if you want a more tangible reason, here's one. If you're worried about which wheel to buy, if you should buy a wheel, etc., this is the best way, free, to test, several wheels instead of buying in the dark. So how did it go, right? So early Saturday morning, around 2 a.m., I got on the bus cut out, we barely made it 5 minutes into the trip. We heard a beep coming from the bus and he pulled over. No updates were given for several minutes and the lights went out. Dark, we're all in the dark. And at that time, we obviously knew something was up. Apparently, oil started leaking out of the engine, which is located in the back. So yeah, we weren't going anywhere for a while. The solution that he came up with was, he would head back to the bus station and we would continue with a different bus. That ended up working out quite well, which, with the assistance of the local state troopers, was a good thing. So now in New York. Now, typically, when I get to NYC, I don't have a place to stay or anything like that because I'm only staying for 1 day. So I have to figure out what my plan is in order to make the trip interesting. In the past, my plans were severely limited because I was riding my MSP, equipped with only 1800 watt hours. There weren't too many places I could travel without worrying about battery drain. And since I like to ride fast everywhere, that was definitely going to be a problem regardless. But now I have the EXN, a wheel I consider an upgraded MSP high speed. Now with 2700 watt hours in the tank, I was able to pretty much go anywhere I wanted in order to make the trip a little bit more interesting. Although I stayed within the touristy Manhattan area, it was well worth it. I highly recommend that if you plan a spontaneous trip like this, like the one I just did, to set up an itinerary, even if it's not a real in-depth one. Just figure out some places to go, some errands to accomplish, whether it's sightseeing, window shopping, or actual shopping. And obviously, you don't want to shop too much because that's gonna affect your range and where you're gonna put the stuff.
How's it going, guys? I am eating now. Breakfast. I had an apple at 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock this morning. Now I'm having some real breakfast. EXN is just chilling. And for those of you who've never been to New York, I'm in New York, so you can see the typical tall buildings from New York. It's New York. It's beautiful, man. The weather is gorgeous. It's not hot, it's not cold. If you come to New York, have an itinerary. Even if it's not a real one, have one. That way, you don't ride around aimlessly, you know what I mean? So I went to Marshall's, I went to like Target. Now I'm eating, so I'll chat with you guys a little bit later. I'm gonna see the guys in a bit at Bubble Tea. So guys, another thing, right? When you come to New York, especially from like a small city like Boston, and you don't have a plan, like an itinerary, it's really awkward. And I have to wait for the guys to get there at 12 at the Bubble Tea. So I'm like, let me create an itinerary. But my phone was dead. So I found this thing at the bus station. This is sick, dude. This is called Mobile Cubes. Mobile Cubes. That's crazy. It's $4 or $4 something, whatever. And it comes out of this slot. And you just take it and charge your phone. And then you return it when you're done. It's crazy. And this is crazy. Like, this is awesome. A portable charger for your phone. And there's like all the connectors in there. So I was bummed out because I was sleeping and I happened to hit the charger and I got out of the bus and my phone was like 45%. I'm like, wow, but pretty funny, pretty funny. What's up, guys? So I'm at Marshall's. I'm trying to get
another boots because my last one is dead, like completely dead. I mean, I've crashed with it, fallen with it, and now the sides are like peeling off, and the threading is also done. So I don't know.
Top
They
speed,
have this.
44 miles h. Battery,
Here's-
85%.
Sorry guys, go ahead.
Voltage,
Oh,
94.7 volts.
this part
Tour
right
recording
here
active.
is hitting my shin, like my not my shin, but my Achilles. And I gambled. I was like, don't bring my boots, bring these shoes. So while these shoes are comfortable, the other ones prevented this from cutting into my Achilles. I mean, I want to cut this off, but then it's gonna look ugly. So hopefully they have good enough boots. What do you guys recommend? This is Marshall's. If they don't have it, I might have to go somewhere else. Nothing expensive either, guys. But the idea is to make your trip more planned and orchestrated rather than aimless. Now, I don't know about you, but I sometimes get the feeling that you're more likely to get into some type of incident riding with no plan than riding with one. That's just an observation. So in conclusion, visiting NYC or any other state, city with this type of atmosphere is a plus for any new and even seasoned riders. The level of information you get from just being around like-minded people can only add to your arsenal. So guys, I hope this helps you a lot. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Happy riding, till next time.